I'm sure anyone who's watching this right now is very much aware of what's been called the Great Resignation, which has been this hugely significant trend during the COVID era. A ton of workers have left their jobs over the past couple of years in search of opportunities that they find more meaningful or that offer better work-life balance. So how does Ampll fit into the Great Resignation? And specifically, how can this product help employers who are now struggling to retain good employees?
Yes. Oh my gosh. And, you know, retention and attraction of top talent, from my experience, in my past life working in human resources, right? It's something that, HR professionals have always been kind of trying to crack the code on. And, in talking to other HR professionals currently, we've recognized that flexibility, right, is key. And that's what 20% basically of knowledge workers right now are looking for jobs. And 68% of those knowledge workers are willing to completely retrain for a brand new job. I mean, this is because of this need for flexibility and autonomy and trust. And because of all of this, the really important kind of number here is that they're thinking that 10% of tech, computer, and mathematics jobs are going to be left unfilled. Right. So what we really think at Ampll, the key is to attract and retain top talent. Organizations are going to need to listen to how employees want to work. And honestly, I think that there is this shift, and what we are seeing with the Great Resignation, Ben, is that if employers aren't willing to listen, that employees will walk. And if we think about embedding a deep culture of care within the organization, employees that feel cared for, supported, and connected to their teams are less likely to quit. And when employees feel seen and listened to, they work harder and they're more passionate about the job that they're doing. And these are the kind of employees that you want to retain, and you want to be able to really care for. And what Ampll does is it increases the visibility and the connection within those teams, which basically allows for higher levels of trust and more loyal employees. I think I'd leave it kind of on this one note, which is, it's one thing to say that you prioritize, work-life balance or, health and wellness. It's a whole nother thing to operationalize it within the organization. And Ampll provides a platform to do just that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'd like to look at that question too, from the individual's perspective. We think about each of us, our own lives. And you as the viewer of this video, and what's going on in your life. Like, so much of our lives is spent at work. And so if we think about health and wellness and happiness and satisfaction, there is a ton of tech and apps out there to help us with health when it comes to our physical fitness. Like my Apple Watch, I log my workouts on. I've got a tonal behind me trying to get ripped, right? And there's all this tech, right, to help us out. But then we go to work, and it's sort of like you're on your own in terms of defining your work style and figuring out how you get in your groove and you find that flow state, and you get satisfaction. But it's such a big part of our health. It's crazy. If you our self-worth, a lot of times our purpose, our pride, our satisfaction, stress largely comes from our work life, and often comes home with us. And so we believe, and we're really excited, to be on this journey of defining what role technology can have in helping people find their rhythm at work and take more control over their work styles to be in a more positive place. And I think that the bottom line in terms of Great Resignation, retention, sort of all the metrics that create economic value that we will charge our customers for, all of those things, at the end of the day, healthier, happier workers do better work, and they stay longer. It's that simple.